What's up, Dragon Brood? This is just kind of like a quick intro here, but because of kind of situations yesterday and the edit being so hard on that second game, I decided I'm just going to show it to you in its entirety because it was super epic. And in hindsight, I feel like the decision to edit it wasn't really like the best thing because of the type of game that it was. So I'm just going to give you the whole game here. And yeah, that's it. But we're going to watch Esper Control survive Mono Black Aggro. Unfortunately, we cannot keep this. This one is significantly better. I think we're going to go minus the Rankle, though. As it's turning out, Rankle might be the worst card in the deck. Don't know if that's 100% true, but I feel like it's at least a little bit true. I got black. Spare supplies. What is this? An Allurus deck? Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. Yeah, you just sack that to draw a card, alright? So what are you playing? Playing mono black. Spare supplies, Lurrus. This is definitely a deck. Y'all might know what this is. This is a deck I have not seen before, so if I play terribly against it, so be it, because I have no idea what's happening. Let's keep the planes, I guess. Or maybe since we're not gonna do anything this turn, we keep the Temple of Deceit because we at least get to scry another card. But we need double whites. That's not really an option. Alright. I don't want to keep all that extra land because it seems kind of unnecessary. Man, this is gross. I feel like exiling those for no reason at all. Like, just because I don't know what's happening and I have 2 Banishing Lights. But I truly don't know what's happening. This might not even be a creature-based deck at all. It could just be very cheap cost things playing Lurrus. I've got no clue. I have no idea. And I know the opponent has no clue what we're doing, so now it's just this weird standoff. Yeah, let's just blow this up. I mean, I guess. Sure. I mean, I guess I could have put Rankle on top just as, like, try to get them to use a kill card before the Archon, but this is fine. I don't feel like the opponent's really doing anything here. They're just kind of going through cards. Like, I mean, I guess they could... some type of Lurrus recursion on the spare supplies. Archfiend? Okay, I guess we'll just try to exile the Archfiend, because why do anything else to it? Well, we won't be able to get both of them. Both them, as they say. Yeah. In all seriousness, though, I don't even know how much I care about there being Archfiends here. I mean, because if they go through all the effort to turn them into 5/5s, we have Banishing Lights, we've got Blood Chief's Thirst, so like, yeah, I don't care. I mean, I'm obviously not going to make you sacrifice. Probably just going to die to Heartless Act. I'm mostly just trying to get them to play a removal card here. Is all I'm after. Do you want to lose life, draw a card? Because that probably benefits us more than them. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously, sacking a creature does nothing, so we're not in that market. That's for sure. All right, Alayla might matter. Kind of regretting not taking that other land now, though, that I put on the bottom. Could have used that other temple. We can also get rid of Allurus too when the opponent decides to play it, so we're not too concerned. Alright, Grasp works fine. We're okay with these shenanigans. Hey, now there's a thing I want to get rid of. Like, these little Archfiends, like, we can mess around with them for a bit. They're not that big a deal. But we do need to find land. We can only mess around here for a little bit. Okay, village rights, fair enough. And yes, I could have Blood Chiefs thirsted. I'm saving this in case they make 5/5s. I know some people are saying, but you could have been more efficient. You could have done that and got rid of a vessel. And like, Kind of in a way want to see what the opponent's up to here. Alright, now we get a chance to just get rid of Allurus. And then I'm kind of hoping now we can just find land, start resolving these Archons, I think. Would be nice. Mire Triton, sure. That is starting to create a real clock, though, so I can't just sit here and do nothing forever. Opponent's definitely picking up steam. Good news is we can kill a Mire Triton, so that's not the worst thing. Let's go ahead and play one of these. Ugh. And we don't even have anything in our graveyard, do we? We do have an Omen of the Sun. Alright. That does matter. Man, as much as I want to retreat, we have too many things at 4 we're going to be trying to do at later stages, I think. Alright, unfortunately we can't really wait. Now the plan is hopefully get a land so we can Ephemia, Elspeth's Nightmare. Maybe see what we can piece together. Then if they get these back and turn them into 5/5s, we're not that concerned anymore. Cold Blades. When something dies, they get a +1/+1. Alright, I can dig that. It's one of those arena exclusive cards. Sure. Where's the mana? Oh, that's so bad. That is really, really bad. I mean, I guess so. I don't love it, but what are we going to do? This will at least next turn let us know if they have like a Call of the Death Dweller or something in hand that we could remove. Or what their spot removal looks like, so we can start trying to shape these last 2 or 3 turns we actually have. Because we're not going to have a long time. Good news is we did get double black, double white. We got a blue, so like we can cast everything. It's just what are we going to be able to cast and what's actually going to possibly live are the other questions. That's not what we're looking for at all. That's terrible here. Okay, so they have Mire's Grasp and Deadweights. And an Artisan. Alright, this is good news. Of sorts. It does mean they don't have a way to get stuff back after we kill these. So I'm going to go ahead and discard an Alayla since it's legendary. Actually, I should have discarded Elspeth's Nightmare, actually. Because we could have still played an Alayla as like a decoy. But this helps because we'll gain a little bit of life. We can kill Vessel. Like, this at least helps for a turn or two. And we'll also remove their graveyard, so if they don't have a way to get this Vessel back right now, that's a big deal. So it's one less thing we have to worry about. Typhoid rats, don't even care. Like, not part of the situation we're worried about. Alright, found some land. That's step one in this whole mess. Alright, so scrying here is very important. So we know if there's a land on top or not. Okay, there is. Okay. So what does that do to shape our plays from here? Because now we know we can play one of our bigger creatures and make a token next turn. Well, at least two if we play Ephemia, because we know it's in the opponent's hand. So the question is now, do we just waste a Banishing Light, force them to play a Fiend Artisan, just sacrifice this to go get nothing? And then the next couple turns, I mean, they can go get something, but then the next couple turns, we deal with that. I think that's correct. I don't love it, but it's fine, I guess. And then what I think we're going to do is play the Archon and Ephemia. And then try to play a Layla and... Or maybe play the other Archon and something next turn. Might be our real plan. Alright. Let's play Archon. Let's play Ephemia. And this gives us a pile of bodies. It also creates a situation where if the opponent chooses to get rid of their Typhoid rats, they won't be able to really kill anything here, which is pretty sweet. I'm assuming, though, their play is going to be kill the Archon with 2 deadweights, kill Ephemia with 1 deadweight. Because that's what I would do, depending on what that last card is in their hand. Yeah, I'm blocking. You can best believe that's happening. I mean, they have nothing in their graveyard, so they're just going to be whatever cards they draw off of the castle. Malakir Rebirth? Sure. I mean, it gets a card out of their hand, I suppose, so, you know, whatever. Sacrifice, go find something? Our plan now is like, can we find another Omen of the Sea? Can we find another Ephemia? Can we find a Blood Chief's Thirst? Like, anything cheap here is all we're looking for. Any of those things could be spectacular right about now. Oh, and they put a lot of stuff in the yard. That sucks for us. That actually hurts quite a bit. Oh, man. That is not pleasant. So how do we get out of this? I think our plan is... we can only play this. Play this. We can't attack because we don't know what the opponent's going to draw here. If it's a removal card, we're basically dead. Right? Well, we can get lucky the following turn. We can scry something to the top if necessary, I suppose. Alright. Well, we do get to gain life, so we're just going to block here. Oh, you know what? If they have a Village Rites, we die. But I'm willing to gamble that. Yeah, the opponent should have drawn there and tried to get it. Oh, they have Trample. Gosh dang it. We do gain 1. I thought we're gonna be at, or be at 1. I thought we were gonna be at more life. I totally forgot. But regardless, they should have went ahead and scried, try to hit the sacrifice, give that an extra 1, and we probably would have died there. I guess we don't really need to stop, because we'll just scry during their end step. All we're going to be looking is for something that we can play for 3 or less alongside Nalela. That's what we want right here. Like, that's the biggest difference. Like, can we hit that? Because we're going to need every bit of it. All right. Here we go. Elspeth's Nightmare. That works, actually. That is a really good one to hit here. All right, so we can do this. I mean, admittedly, it does make their Artisan bigger, which we hate, but we can't really do anything about. Kill that. We can attack to go to 5. We can block to go to 3. I mean, or gain 3, lose 3. Or we can just block with a Layla, because it has Death Touch. Definitely setting a stop during my upkeep so we can find answers. Because we need more cards we can play. If Layla dies, that's unfortunate. But not a lot we can do about it. Alright. We're at 6 currently. I don't know if they can find a way to pump that to 9 at instant speed or something. No, I guess really it only has to get to 8. Alright, what you got for me, opponent? Okay, that matters. That is important. Alright, well, I guess if they have an instant speed removal, we die, because it says trample, but, actually, you know what? No, we're gonna kill the token, too. We're not gonna take any chances here. Alright, so we got all their creatures off the board, and we're at 2 life, and we have a lifelinker still alive. Best we could have hoped for. This has been a battle. Oh, did they get another Agadeem's Awakening? Gosh, dang it. Fortunately, all their stuff shares similar cost. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Oh, no! Oh, come on. Let there be anything that's playable here. For 4 mana or less that's usable. Oh, gosh. That is the worst. That's the worst thing that could have happened. I mean, we can at least play the ECD, which does result in a token that could gain us some life. So it's not the end of the world. It's just not good. Oh, wow. Okay. So what are we looking to do here? We'll make a token. We can attack and go to 7. But if the opponent draws a way to kill this 2/2, we just die. Right? Outright. If they equip that, turn that into a 6/6, we could block. Go to 2. Yeah, no attacks. We can't risk it. If they have a removal card, we're going to have to be able to block. Oh, gosh. This is so risky. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to hold on to this Archon. It's probably going to be the death of us. Nope. All right. Same thing for this turn. The opponent's being very reluctant to use their Castle Locthwain, which is very weird. Oh, that will help. Question is, do I want that land to go with this the following turn? think the answer is yes. We'll be getting a Layla next turn, maybe. Or another Archon. I don't know. We'll see. Remove their graveyard, so no more shenanigans there. That shrinks the Artisan. So we get some extra duty out of the card there. Alright, no attacks. Now I just gotta figure out what's worth getting out of the yard. I think Ephemia is the answer, actually. Because then we can just make creature, 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 creature. And Ephemia also produces a token for the Archon. Alright. You do you, opponent. Dirty secret, I am blocking. In case you were wondering. Alright, Archfiend's Vessel. They're going to use it to go find what? Ooh, depending on what they do, maybe we go get Rankle? This is actually a real decision. There's some things going on here. Alright. Yeah, there's some real decisions to make here. Alright, so Layla makes... Oh, Layla's actually worth another point of life on the Archon, too. Wow. Okay. There are definitely some things to consider here. If we get Ephemia, that makes 2 tokens. 1 with lifelink. We get a 2/2 on the ground. I can make another 2/2. I could go to 5. If we get Rankle, we make them sacrifice the Piper. Then the Artisan's at 4/4. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think we're just bad. I think I chose poorly. On the previous turn. I think is the real issue here. Yeah. I just don't know if I want to put a +1/+1 across the board. Give my stuff vigilance as well. Yeah, I think we do. I think that's what we want. Then we get a 2/2. We'll just remove that, I guess. Alright. Juice that up. Makes sense. Man, a Fable Passage would be great. Like, so many things we could use here. Lots of choices. Alright. When they get enough rats, they're going to be able to steal our Archons. So that could produce an issue. Currently, they could use up an Artisan, but we would block with a 3/3 and a 2/2. So just sacking a rat to go find something that's probably going to be problematic for us. Kind of like the opponent's deck, like what they're doing here. I mean, I appreciate the theme work they're putting in. Heck, even another Elspeth's Nightmare would be kind of saucy. Another Oblivion Ring could be kind of cool. I mean, we have things we could do that would all be great. And then they chose not even to attack with it. That's a little weird, but sure. Oh, Alayla, can you close the game? Whoa, 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 whoa. 5, 10, 14. That's not going to do it, but you would give everything +1. I feel like almost any other card that's not a Layla might just be better here. Even a land, I think, does more for us. So, yeah. Especially since we're getting tokens anyway from the Ephemia. It's like, you know, what's our loss, really? This has been a crazy thing to battle back from. Alright, they're going to tap and sack and go get something else. Like, we don't mind one bit. I mean, we have real sizable creatures now, so we're not all that concerned about what's going on. Yeah, they can trade a Mire Triton for a 4/4 or something. We're okay with that. Academ's Awakening, get you a 5/5, sure. That all makes sense. Sure. Oh, deck. You couldn't find me anything else here? Oh well. This is Trample and Lifelink. Does not get Death Touch. Right? Okay. Well, sounds like a plan. Yep. I mean, I guess I could have attacked with Ephemia and the Archon, but Ephemia's worth more to us right now. And if they're attacking exactly with that, like, we get through with our creatures, so we don't mind. Yeah, no blocks. Like, not interested. Ugh. It's alright, though. As long as it's land, like I said, we still get to pump things. That's not the worst thing that we could draw. That actually works great. Don't hate that. Do we attack? Yeah, we just attack with everything, right? Even if they kill a couple, we don't really care. I mean, in the air alone, we've got 20 damage. They could have activated their Crawling Barons and got some in there, but they opted not to. Alright, opponent. It's on you to come up with something this turn, and I don't know what you're going to have. Turns out the way this played out, even if they'd have been using their castle, it probably wouldn't have been that great for them, all things considered. Because it would have killed them a turn or two before. And they never really drew cards that pressured us once we started getting set up. They had all their removal in their opener. And once our creatures are bigger than like 3 toughness, their removal doesn't look like it really does much. They were kind of leaning on that Luris pretty heavy. And us getting rid of the Luris early at least gave us a shot to win, I think. Like, they can attack here to Well, even then, we can just block with our Archon and gain 7. So that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, you can make a really big Crawling Barrens. And give it Trample, I guess. But we're 28, so that I don't think they have any situation big enough here. Yeah, Archfiend's not going to do it. Wow, I don't know how we came back from this, but this is crazy. Alright, Artisans are 4/4s. Like, nothing they're going to do here is going to change the end of this game. Yeah, that literally does nothing. We can effectively not block their 2 largest creatures, and it doesn't change the game state at all. And we're going to end up with at least 2 more creatures here, plus the best of our top couple of cards. So yeah, game's just over. That's funny. Doesn't really matter, though. Yep, just for sport, I guess, if we want to be that way. Kill the Rat Maker? Nah, we'll kill the Death Touch thing, just for sport. Game's over anyway. I'm more just taking a longer turn because the opponent took a longer turn. Like, might as well get our television time in, I guess. 2, 3... I mean... Nah, that's fine. We'll just get in with those. That ends the game. Yeah, no combination they block with is going to keep them alive. Oh, that was a huge, long game.